The downside of camping somewhere beautiful like this is that there's a lot of condensation. So because it's open, not as many trees around, we got a lot of condensation on our tents, and now the tent is wet. So probably have to pack up a little bit of a wet tent, but try and dry it out now and then dry it out a little bit later in the day. Man, the AT is just so peaceful, has so much majestic nature. You're just really in the wilderness out here. Bunches potatoes with cheese and chips. Look at this bear hang somebody did. You're telling me a bear couldn't get to this food on this line that is like 2 feet away from this giant tree? Ridiculous. Coming up on the Fontana Dam shelter, also known as the Fontana Hilton, because it has real flushing bathrooms, there's showers, there's like charging outlets, and it's right next to the lake. So I'm gonna go for a swim. It's a real nice place. So stay there tonight, and then tomorrow morning take a little shuttle into the village, get some resupply, and then head on into the Smokies. And today is day 10. The shelter is at mile 166, so with the approach trail that's 173 miles, 174 miles, something like that. So that's 17 and a half miles per day. If we want to do this hike in 100 days, gotta average 22 miles a day. So should be pretty doable. Like, usually takes me about 2 weeks to get my trail legs. So, you know, as we continue forward, terrain gets a little bit easier. We'll start doing 25s, and then up in like the Maryland, Connecticut, all that area, can do 30s, 35s pretty easily, and that'll bring the average up. And yeah, I think should be able to hit that 100 day hike, no problem. And it's these decisions, like I'm doing tonight, that saves a lot of money, because people will go in and stay at the resort. It's like 150, 200 bucks a night there. And if you eat at the restaurant, you know, that's a $30 meal. So by staying at the Hilton for free and then eating my ramen, you know, $1.50 dinner, that saves like $250. So all of those places like that really add up quickly when you're on a 5-6 month. There's an argument for being in shape, because if it took you like 7-8 days to do the last stretch, and you got rained on, and you're tired, and you're hungry, you're not gonna have any willpower to resist staying in a nice room. But you know, it took us like 3 days to do the last stretch. Wasn't that hard. Feel fine. Don't have a need to go in and take a rest day in town. So, you know, being in shape out here, it will save you lots of money. So that's my plug. Join my through hiking coaching program. What did you do yesterday? 60?
So yesterday, instead of camping on the mountain with you guys, well, first of all, Pyro was ahead of me, or supposedly was. So I was expecting to see Pyro at top of the mountain. He just wasn't there. So I thought maybe he kept going for water, like to a water source. And I just kept hiking, and then he was like another 15 miles. So yeah, I've done like 12 miles today and just been hanging out here.
There's a free shower in here, so I'm gonna use it. It's definitely kind of gross, but that's okay. Picked up some good little bits of poison ivy the last couple days.
chess.
Sitting in the darkness.
Who's winning?
It's even right now. Materially, it's even, but I'm winning positionally.
Going over Fontana Dam right now. Stuff like this always amazes me. Like, how the heck did people build a dam like this? Especially, I don't understand, how do you start? How do you get the concrete to set? Because it's so much water. And then how do you maintain it? But yeah, pretty incredible engineering marvel built in the Depression era. And this dam has powered a lot of the South right here. Now entering the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, which you need a permit for, and it is $40. So resupply in Fontana was a box that we shipped before, so I'm gonna cheat a little bit, not count the shipping, but the food I sent was $34, and I think that brings my total to around $100 spent so far. And this food will take me all the way to Hot Springs, so that's like mile 200 something, so 10% of the trail, 10% of the budget, still on track. Here's some chicken of the woods. Take a little bit.
I'm a burnt beard from Baltimore.
Thanks. This is Russell Field Shelter. It's where I stayed in 22, but can't stay here tonight because it is closed due to bear activity. Hard push today. Left Fontana at like noon, and this will be 18 miles with 6,000 feet of gain in like 7.5 hours. So that's pretty good. Usually with 6,000 feet of gain, it'll be 25 or 30 miles. So it was a pretty steep section of trail with just a ton of up. But yeah, being able to do these town days and still make, over 15 miles, that's pretty good. And then we'll be able to start up in the mileage a little bit and start increasing that daily average. I'm excited to check out the shelter. I've never been here because it is 0.2 off trail, and that is too far. There's Phantom.
On the Fontana.
What's up?
I try to preempt when people would come and say, yeah, we're wearing the same clothes, ha ha ha.
Do you do like YouTube or something?
Wearing brown in the Everglades.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was trying to help my face a little bit,
No, I'm not going to wrestle. I've done that before.
What's for dinner, California?
I just had some cheddar and sour cream mashed potatoes. And now I'm gonna have a Pop-Tart, and that's gonna be it.
Tell me about Wall Street bets.
No!
Tell me about Jimmy.
Okay, so you see, the GME incident was multiple Gamma squeeze involved, but it was more so other institutional players joining them brought in. So the traditional short squeeze. I'm not explaining a cloaca to the camera.
Oh, come on.
No, you can't make me explain what the cloaca is to your YouTube channel. A cloaca is when multiple orifices. Not going to describe specifically which ones so that you don't get demonetized, but multiple orifices of the animal use the same hole.